Hey there, folks. I've mentioned in previous videos, by the way, I'll be back at you. How's it going? But I mentioned in previous videos that about the learning center fraud is getting all kinds of money, millions, possibly billions of dollars, and there's all students there. I'm kind of looking for more information if anybody can confirm this for me or not. That it's also happening in Ohio. I heard Cincinnati was one city or town it was in, or happening in. I'm sure it's probably. I've heard one of those cities. I forget which one now, but it would surprise me it's happening all over the country at some point, or in a lot of places. I'm sure there's probably tons of fraud we don't know about yet. The ones in Minnesota kind of made some headlines, but who knows? I sure hope. I hope it gets more media attention if it is happening in Ohio, just so it'll stop. Somebody, if it gets attention, and more people know about it, that it's more likely to end. Somebody will put a stop to it if more of the general public knows about it in those states that it's happening in. Because people will want answers. They'll be asking a lot of questions. It'll be getting a lot of attention, and responsible people that are allowing this to happen or making it happen don't want attention on it. They want to be in the dark. Just let things happen that are happening. As most people that are doing something illegal, like, they don't want to know anybody to know they're doing it, or as few people as possible, except for the ones involved. They don't want the general public knowing about it. They don't want it being on news, who's doing it, who's responsible. So, hopefully, if it is happening, it gets brought out into the light, and people say something to their politicians about it, so they can put an end to it, get it investigated, and make the responsible people be held responsible for it, so that it doesn't continue. Because if we keep allowing it to happen, then it'll just get worse. More and more things, more and more stuff like that will happen. It'll just get bigger and bigger. And yes, that's my dog Gomer. Barks at everything. He's just one of those dogs. Yeah, sorry, trying to get my camera right here. I made myself seasick doing that, sorry. I hope the responsible parties get brought to justice. That's what I was looking for. And held responsible, and maybe hope it helps prevent it from happening in the future. With one person willing to do stuff like this, there's going to be more of them out there that going to find a different way of doing it, pulling off stuff like this. Seems like the more ways we create to prevent stuff like this from happening, the more inventive the people that are going to do it get at finding ways around it to do it. I certainly don't have all the answers. I just would like to see people held responsible for their actions, and not have that deal have this kind of stuff being allowed and being able to manipulate whatever systems they're manipulating to make it possible. I'd like to see it prevented permanently, but I don't know if that can happen. I certainly don't have the answers. I don't know what the right way would be to do this, to keep people from doing stuff like this. I'm just here sharing what information I have and hoping to bring just a tiny itty bitty little bit of light to it, and maybe each one of us can spread the word, do some investigating, obviously make sure it's accurate information. I mean, I can't say that I should be saying something I don't know for sure that it's happening in Ohio, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. If it's happening in Minnesota, there's nothing stopping anybody from making it happen elsewhere. Seems like there's fraud and crime happening like this no matter where you go. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff happening like this that not too many people are aware of or caught wind of yet, that people are benefiting from fraud. Like usual, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you guys have more information? Have you heard anything about anything like the Learning Center fraud happening in Minnesota, happening in Ohio, like Cincinnati is one city I heard? Let me know what you think, what information you have, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down, either way is fine with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.